Hi, I hope you are well. This podcast is a place for people to share personal and professional perspectives, talk openly, and ask questions. From serious to silly to sublime, it's all about communication and connection. Always coming from a place of kindness and curiosity, we talk about shared humanity, discuss ideas, and highlight people creating a better world. We've got to keep learning, keep growing, keep being. I'm Melissa Beek, and this is Beek on Being. Today's episode is Beek on Being a Jewelry Designer. There's something about jewels, whether you wear them to feel more attractive or you're drawn to the shine of special stones. Maybe it's a combination of confidence, self-expression, and appreciation. Undoubtedly, there is beauty in jewels, but there is a true specialness about jewelry crafted by hand. The uniqueness, connection, and meaning behind it are all woven into one piece. It's wearing an incredible work of art that speaks to you personally. In studio today, we have Patricia Arango and Alejandro Hunter, the dynamic duo behind Patricia Arango Jewlery, to tell us all about the magic that they make. I am so thrilled to have you both in studio. I'm like really happy dancing over here because I've just waited to have you here. You're a piece of my life every day. I'm like decked out in all of the wonderful designs that you've created. And so I'm really honored that you're here today. So thank you.
I'm
Thank you for
super
having us.
happy to be here.
Yay.
So happy.
So for our listeners, will you tell them a little bit about yourselves and how you got into jewelry design?
Yes, I'm Patricia. I started doing jewelry around 25 years ago. I was looking for something to do. I came back from Colombia. We were living in Colombia, my family, for maybe a year. We lived in Colombia and we came back and I was looking for something to do. Usually I had work with clothing. My mom has boutiques, women boutiques. And I, by chance, I came into a bead store and I love turquoise and coral. And I bought a strand of coral and a strand of turquoise and I had no idea what to do. So I bought them and that's how it started.
But they spoke to you. You
Yes,
had to,
totally, totally.
I love
Yeah.
that. And when did you come along?
So like in 2020, I guess I was working at a bike shop and then they kind of temporarily closed. So I was at home a lot. And she asked me if I wanted to help her out with her business, the website. And it mainly started with the website, the Instagram. So this was 2020. And just little by little, the business developed and we have been lucky to have a very, very fun journey.
Yeah,
over the past
because
few
you're
years,
both
so.
creative in different ways.
I would
So
say
we
she's
are.
the more creative one, but yeah.
No, but he is very creative.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
just he
see your
started-
Instagram. I see everything. You're really brilliant with that as well.
He
I think you're
takes the
both creative.
pictures, so
Yeah.
you need to be creative to do that. And he's just learning to exploit his creative world. So
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah, I think I'm more creative in not so much design. I mean, I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to
Right.
draft anything. But I think being under her influence maybe has kind of tried, like I've learned a little bit more about what things are tasteful. I mean, how to combine different materials and
Right.
yeah, but she's the artist. I would say that's the yeah.
So how did you go from being creative to creating a business?
I started little by little.
Mm-hmm.
First, learning how to string and close a necklace and put a clasp. And
That's okay. You want to get it?
no, I won't get it. And then first I learned that, and then
So-
I had to sell the ones that I had to because I wanted to try
buy more jewels.
Yeah, to mix more colors and more beads and more things. So you need to sell what you're doing because you cannot get full of necklaces.
Right,
So that's how it started, and of course, little by little, selling to friends,
right.
and then to their friends, and
Did you ever take classes in jewelry design, even at the store?
I did take a jewelry metalsmithing class,
Oh, cool.
and it was for maybe 2 years.
Mhm.
But I already had a business, and I couldn't get the art of metalsmith perfected.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kept doing the mixing and designing part, and never pursue that. I did study it.
Were you always creative? Before did
I didn't know, but yes, I'm creative with everything. With cooking, I cook the same way I make jewelry. Without a
everything.
plan, I open the fridge and I see what there is, and I remember recipes that I saw, and that's how I cook.
So
This-
whatever inspires you.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah.
What does inspire you when you're creating?
Everything inspires you. A little design, a little small bead can become the creative, I don't know, the creative beginning of something that keeps happening, and then you like something else, and that sparks something different.
Just keeps
It's
growing.
work. You know what
Oh,
does
yeah.
make you creative is work,
Yeah.
because it happens. Well, sometimes
It's a
you get
craft.
ideas.
It's not only
yeah.
an intuition, but it's also like you have
Right.
to build it. And yeah.
Right. It starts, the catalyst could be one bead, but then you
One-
have to
yeah.
build something around
course.
it.
Yeah.
Oh my, so when did you first start creating pieces to wear?
Since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Yeah, they were necklaces. I did necklaces for a very long time, because that's what I wore the most, and I wear them well.
Yeah, you
because I
do.
like them a lot, and then people see it and they kind of are attracted
Yeah.
to what you feel. The people, I am very bohemian.
Yeah, I
and,
love it.
and I love to wear many pieces together and mix different things, so that people who like that style are drawn to that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I like that each piece is personal.
Yeah.
I like that each piece sort of tells a story. I like that you can interpret it to the meaning that
To your own
fits
way.
you. Yeah.
That is super nice.
It's not
about
mass
jewelry.
produced.
Yeah.
It's not something that I can go to a store and 10 other women are wearing.
Yeah.
There's a uniqueness to it that's just very special.
I always try to be unique, because that it makes me very happy
Yeah.
when I mix something that I saw on a fabric, and I translate it to a necklace or something, that I kind of create something that I didn't see before. I don't know if it's new, but for me it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love when that happens.
I think that's fabulous.
Yeah.
And Alejandro, how did you come along into the business? Did you study? Because I know that you're more on the social media end and doing all that. Did you
Yeah.
study business or?
No, I studied computer science.
Mm-hmm.
So I started working with her while I was at school. So I was in school at FIU. Mainly, I guess I do more business management, like production or sales and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Social-
tell us what your role consists of.
Yeah, no, Mace. So I speak to our suppliers in India, basically. I mean, every day, I guess between 10 and 1 o'clock, which is kind of our window to talk to them.
Wow.
And then if you don't catch them during that window, you have to reach the next day. And but that's kind of what I do. More administration, I guess, work is what I do. And then some creative things, like the catalog and but we have somebody that helps us with social media. So she does a lot of the actual like grid work.
The staging of everything.
Page, yeah. I do some of the product photography, or I do actually all the product, but the photo shoots we do in Colombia.
Right.
And that's handled by, I mean, those are pros
They're
over there. Yeah,
stunning.
those are.
If if our viewers have not seen your page, they need to stop what they're
Yeah.
doing now and go look.
Yeah.
Stunning photo shoots.
We have beautiful photo shoots.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to
No,
interrupt
no.
you. I'm
No,
just,
no.
they're
And
so
they are-
dreamy.
no,
I'm
they're-
thinking
they're-
about them.
The first time we did them, I mean, we have somebody that's helped us with branding
Mm-hmm.
and marketing and everything, and she kind of handles a lot of the process, but we still have to be involved to pick the photographer
Sure.
and the models, but from there and the magic that's created after that, that's like I remember the first time we did it, the photo shoot, like it's just seeing what is on the camera screen, and then that, like, I don't know, never having seen a real process like that is.
Was it
it's-
surprising when it came to fruition to see your work like
Yeah.
on the page like that?
Yeah, because they're professionals at what they do.
Yeah.
I had a very clear idea of what I wanted,
Uh-huh.
and I loved like making the decisions. I want this top, I want this skirt, I want this model, I want this setting. But they are the ones who know how to do great photography, makeup.
Makeup is everything we had
Lighting.
no idea about.
Everything.
Makeup is like
Yeah, like how would you
But
no everything.
with,
One thing
with
we have
jewelry
done-
especially?
we have done several campaigns, and I mean, I have to be so involved
Yeah.
in every little detail that is very exhausting because you need to have a lot of things happening at the same time. You need to choose the clothing, you need to choose the model, you need to choose every pose, everything. And I need to be on top of everything, even if I'm not the expert at photography or the other things. I need to be on top of everything.
Because it has to be your vision.
It has
The
to be
look
my
is
vision.
completely.
Yeah.
She has to be at every single. Like we can't hand it off. Like send somebody a batch of pieces
No.
and then have them execute because they don't know. Like the look may be really nice, but there may be the model's not showing the light properly or any number of things
It's
that
not
can happen.
highlighting what you want in
Exactly.
your
Yeah.
jewels.
Usually, I'm very easy with everything. I don't mind what Alejandro does with the business in any way, except when it's a picture and I want to see this a little bit turned that way, a little bit facing that way, or mixed with this and that.
Well,
Yeah.
it's your vision.
Yeah.
Exhausting, but also exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Yeah,
Very,
photo shoots are like one of the highlights for the year. I would say getting to go
Right.
there and
Yeah.
How many photo shoots do you guys do a year? Is it like a seasonal
No,
thing or
usually
each
one
collection?
or two. We have done two, I think.
we've done 4.
Oh, wow.
No, four, yeah, but maybe in a year, maximum two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's a lot, and we have to go to Colombia because otherwise it would be super expensive to do it
Wow.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame because
But still, nice
usually
to go
the
to Colombia.
brands of my category, I would say,
Uh-huh.
they don't have a photo shoot because it's very expensive to do here.
I
So,
bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they do them more frequently with somebody that works there or something more.
But then you wouldn't be
Informal.
that involved with it.
If you have, for example, staff that
Mhm.
can sit in, to model or whatever, then you can get that done. So I think doing it more frequently is probably a little bit better, just because otherwise you run out of content. Like
Yeah.
sometimes
Right.
we have to repackage what we've done, which gets a little bit repetitive on the feed.
Right.
But yeah, campaign is a lot of work. I mean, the set, and then there's like, I would say there's probably 10 people that 10, 12 people that help out
And
on a
Wow.
photo shoot.
Wow.
When what
Yeah.
you see is very just the model and then her. So it's
Yeah, but there's a lot of work
There's a lot.
clearly that goes into it
Yeah.
beforehand.
a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Very
Yeah.
talented people we work with.
Must be so rewarding when you see the pictures at
Oh,
the
very
end.
much.
Like you must be blown away.
Yeah,
Is it hard, mother and son working together?
it was very hard.
You
The
answered so
beginning,
fast.
no, es que I thought, no, this is not going to be possible.
Really?
Or we are family or we work together. But both, it's too much. I used to say at 5 o'clock, please don't talk to me about business.
Oh, man.
I don't want to know
Sweet
anything.
Alejandro.
That lasted more than a little bit of time. I think that was
No.
Yeah.
I thought that wasn't possible. I admire families that work together because it's not easy.
Yeah.
Not easy.
There's no space.
There's no space, especially at home because we work from home. So there's
Yeah.
no like commuting is to the garage because
Oh.
we built
Our studio.
So you're
studio
even
there.
walking to work
Yeah,
together.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
walk
exactly.
to work is the best thing ever.
So how did you get over that hump of that sort of difficulty? Or you still just don't
Learning.
talk to each other after 5?
just over
Yeah.
time. I think I was the main contributor to that sort of discord there, but yeah, I think I just learned to maybe as you are more involved in business over time, you just lose not excitement, but you lose like maybe the excitement. It's not that it's not exciting anymore, but you
But the
lose
novelty of it.
the novelty, and so things that otherwise would have been gotten done at 6:30 can get
And-
done at 9 a.m. the next day.
And we
Whatever.
both have matured a lot
Yeah.
in that way. You learn
Right.
more to respect he's your son, I never respected him or anything,
Yeah.
but
Right.
I mean, don't be a mom.
Right. You're
like in
respecting
the-
his process.
Yeah, his process, and it takes time, and he's the most amazing person. So it ended up working really well.
Because I always see you as a dynamic duo.
We
I'm
are.
not, I don't know the after 5 o'clock situation, but like, it's hard when you wear two hats
Yeah.
as a family relationship
Yeah.
and as a business relationship, because you would talk to or act or react to someone differently if you're not at home with them or related to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can kind of leave that
Yeah.
at work where this would carry over to dinner.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So we learned a lot, and we both have grown a lot learning
Yeah.
learning to deal with that.
And the work personality, I think you can adopt a certain, like, not attitude, but some people have different ways of expressing themselves, like at work, maybe a
Right.
different, not intensity, but
Right.
different way of speaking or being more direct.
Yeah, you definitely speak to your mom differently than you do your boss. But now that
Yeah.
your mom is your boss, it's
Right.
kind of different.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. So you need to kind of learn those. Everyone works differently. People
Yeah.
have different ways that they like to engage, and some people are less
Right.
direct. But
And some people are morning people and some people aren't. So,
Absolutely,
like, you know, someone who wants to hit the ground running,
We
Yeah.
both
Does it-
are morning
you
people.
both,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
good.
no
So
worries.
that works.
Oh, because then it's not that they're not efficient, but their timing is different.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's so.
Yeah.
So I want to go back to inspiration. You draw from everything.
Yeah.
Tell me certain things, because I
For
know
example, India
you. Okay, because I was
is
going to say I know you
my
travel.
big inspiration. I started going to India maybe more than 10 years ago, and I love how they do everything artisanal with their hands. They are so talented with, working with their hands because it's basic. I work with artisans that
Yeah.
do each piece by hand mostly. So, and they are amazing at what they do.
Yeah.
The colors they use, all the history they have. So India is one of my biggest
Yeah.
inspirations, and that's endless because I mean they have so many beautiful things.
Yeah. So how do you take the inspiration of India from like the art, the architecture, the people, and make that sort of that tapestry woven into your artwork? How do you combine all of those things?
Maybe you do that without knowing where it starts or where it
Mhm.
ends. I mix, for example, a lot of fabric. It's not fabric, but threads with my jewelry.
Textile-y kind of things.
And I was inspired by this one necklace that is, I don't know, 400 years old.
Mhm.
It was a huge ruby hanging from a piece of silk.
Oh, wow.
And I love that. I want my pieces to look old, to be something that you found in a lost store somewhere, when you were traveling.
A piece of history,
Yeah,
an
a piece of
artifact.
Like a
history.
treasure chest or
Yeah.
somewhere lost. Yeah.
I pretend that my pieces are that, and that gives me
I
so
do
much joy.
too.
Yeah,
Every time I look at my arm, I pretend where
Yeah.
I've been with all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
It's so
So-
fun.
yeah, like that. And then leather is something that I use a lot. I love the bohemian look.
Yeah.
They can have diamonds, emeralds, golds, and everything, but I don't want fancy,
very classic. maybe?
classic, elegant jewels.
Right.
So that not
They're
what is
not
the
stiff.
opposite of
Yeah.
that inspires me a lot.
Yeah.
So it's, you never know, like what inspires
I
you.
like the rawness and the authenticity of your pieces. It's nothing that's manufactured.
Mm.
Yeah.
It sort of speaks to time travel, like where you've been, what you've seen, and you sort of take the best of these elements from everywhere that you've loved and combine them into one. So I like that you use so many different materials.
Yeah. I love
Where
to
do
that.
you get your materials?
Whenever I travel, I'm
Mhm.
always on the look for
Yeah.
pieces that I can use in my jewelry. So I have my studio is full of beads,
I love visiting your studio.
fabrics, threads, pendants. I buy them without knowing how I'm going to mix them.
Right, but
And
you have to have
whenever
them.
you least expected something that you had 40 years ago in a little box, you can put it together with something new that you just designed, and you put them together, and that's,
Comes to life.
yes, and it comes to life. Yeah.
I love going to your studio. It's like one of my favorite places. So what's one of the most important things in creating pieces?
To be true to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
because that way that people see that.
Yeah.
You can transmit that.
Right. It doesn't
It's
look
the
forced.
easiest thing. It's like people who connect with you and your style immediately, if they like that style, they are connected
Yeah.
to what you do.
Oh, yeah.
People
Yeah.
know when you're designing for
Yeah.
like a market or when you're designing for
Right.
somebody else.
It's very
Right.
You can
different.
tell.
I also like my jewelry to sell.
Right.
But it's difficult for me because sometimes because I just want to do what I like.
Right. But you'll
So,
find your audience. I think what
but yeah,
Alejandro said was it's harder to make pieces when you're thinking about what does the consumer want as
Yeah.
opposed to what really speaks
Yeah,
to
yeah.
my
Yeah.
soul.
Yeah.
And then finding your clientele through that.
Yeah,
But
because if you design for an
eventually-
idea of the mark, that's nobody. I mean,
Right.
she is a very clear, like,
Yeah.
idea of
Yeah.
of somebody, and I think people that connect with that is kind of
Right. They share that same.
yeah.
eventually the people who will find you
Yeah.
when you are true to yourself.
I think so. Because then I
Yeah.
also think you lack inspiration if you're only going for the next trend or the next thing or whatever you're seeing out
Yeah.
there, what you think consumers want.
Yeah.
Because then how do you continue to have creative thoughts or process if you're not doing what speaks to you?
Yeah. It's another type of business, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that hard balancing the creativeness with the business side?
Sometimes it's the easiest thing.
Really?
Sometimes you sit down and it flows like it doesn't stop. And other times, like everything in life, you don't find it.
Right.
And you struggle also.
Are you both concerned with making curated seasonal, like each time we put out like a new thing, or you just continue to create what inspires you?
I continue to create what inspires me, but I keep in my mind also that I'm making pieces for summer
Right.
because the stores need
Right.
pieces.
And stores
for
always
the-
want new designs.
for the
and
Right. They want
season.
another
new and new.
collection.
Yeah.
Well, this is our summer collection. This
Yeah.
is the fall collection. Do you ever feel boxed in that way that you have to change up
Oh,
A
you
little
think-
bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. And since we are in Miami and we are always in
Always in
summer,
One
Yeah.
season.
one season, we
One
don't have
season.
seasons, but the rest of the country or countries,
Right.
they need different colors.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that changes
That's true.
totally
Turquoise
what you're
can't
making.
be always, but
Yeah.
for us
Right.
here, it can
Yeah.
be
It
always.
It could be always, yeah.
Yeah.
When
And-
you're
yeah.
doing business and you're talking with the people from India and all over the world, are they saying to you, we're looking for this kind of color coming the fall, or we want this, or our customers are asking for X, Y, and Z?
Like our suppliers,
Mm-hmm.
do they like if they give us
Or
market
the
insight,
vendors that you have in different markets around the world, are they asking you for specific things
generally
depending on season or color or time or what their clients are saying?
They don't ask you, but
No.
but you are already ready, showing things that they could use for that season.
Okay.
we
And
generally
sometimes they do ask you.
I mean, the customers, we generally show our, I guess, our newer collections twice a year at the shows that we go to, and we present. And you, some customers are not very communicative when it comes to like why. Like if they like it, you'll know, and if they don't, you won't really know why.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to get feedback that way. But I would say that across the board, like the general like where the market goes, like what seasonality exists at the stores, I think exists everywhere. But stores generally don't say, hey, I don't know. I guess maybe they do. Sometimes some stores have preferences, some clientele likes different things.
Right. So how does the process work? So you create pieces, and then you said you go to shows.
Yeah.
We
How-
create a collection,
Okay.
and we go to shows 2 times a year in New York.
Okay.
One is
And then you're showing these pieces that you've made to vendors
Yeah.
from all over
stores.
the country or other countries.
all over the country
Yeah.
or other countries.
Okay.
Usually, other countries contact you directly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Some of the bigger shows, I guess there are some international buyers at these shows.
not a lot.
But generally, they're all U.S. based.
Yeah.
There are bigger jewelry shows where international buyers go more frequently, but for us, it's mainly U.S.
But
So-
you did go to a big show. I know you went to a big show.
Yeah.
We did a big show.
Tell me about
in-
that.
Yeah, it was a great experience
We went-
because for some reason we have had a lot of customers from the Middle East.
Yeah.
They like the pieces a lot.
Why not? Of course.
So
They're gorgeous.
we did a big show in Bahrain, and we had a gorgeous booth, and it was very interesting. It's a very different market,
Huge
Yeah.
show. It
Yeah,
was,
Tell me
Huge.
about it. Tell me.
full of
Yeah.
diamonds and diamonds and more diamonds.
The look, I think, is it's more classic over there.
Mhm.
Some of the things that they do like that's not classic is like more I don't know what the right word is, but like big things with big diamonds and
Huge
emeralds
pieces.
Wow.
yeah, I mean, if you can only see the pieces that were there, I mean, there's a lot of brands like us, but it's a lot of I mean, some of the biggest brands in the world are there.
Wow.
So, and then you see their pieces, and then you compare it to yours. Like a diamond they maybe use is like the size of one of our bracelets or something. Or I mean,
wow.
there's
Were you inspired there too?
don't know,
Looking
were you
around?
Yeah,
inspired?
because I was inspired because I like the culture,
Mm-hmm.
the aesthetic part of the things I saw there.
it was nice to meet a lot of people from.
We did meet a lot of people.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a very interesting experience.
That's probably the best part, I would say, is meeting people from such a different culture. And
All over the world.
but yeah, that's just, the show's so huge that
Wow.
it's hard to see. What, maybe 50,000, 100,000
Something
people?
compared to that.
Oh, wow.
No, it's huge.
Yeah.
So how does that compare to the shows that you do twice a year in New York?
No, these are much smaller.
Much smaller scale.
Yeah, because
These-
these are trade shows. Over there is open to the public.
Yeah.
And it's,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that's one of the
very
biggest.
different.
I think it's one of the longer standing like direct to consumer shows there for jewelry, and it's in Bahrain at the end of November. But the ones we do in New York are
Just
like
to vendors, not to
wholesale
consumers.
markets that have maybe
To
I don't
stores.
know 100 vendors or probably less.
Okay, so you're in the show. The vendors come around, they look at your pieces. Do they place orders with you?
Yeah.
Like what's the next step in that process?
They come, they see the collection, you meet them, and they place an order.
10 of this, 10 of that. Is it hard to replicate a lot of the things that you've done
It's
on
been
unique
a
pieces?
process. We didn't do that before, but now we do it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do huge quantities of one
Right.
piece, but then that's what you do. So you do a piece, you do a mold, and you replicate it
In different colors, different stones?
with different stones. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's what we do.
And then does it get shipped to the vendor and then they put it in
In their store.
different
own
stores
merchandise.
around the United States? They have
Yeah.
multiple stores and
Yeah.
Usually it's we
So
sell
once-
mainly to like independent stores,
Boutiques.
yeah, that have one store and they do their own merchandising, I guess. But they, not not a lot of quantity. Usually it's like mostly one of each piece. So they
For
have like
small boutiques,
Yeah.
mostly.
right, because they don't want to have a lot of same pieces. They want to have different things that they
Yeah.
can mix and
Yeah.
match.
Exactly.
yeah, and most of our collection is I guess designed that way so that otherwise if
Oh,
you
I
have
love
one of a
that.
kinds
Yeah.
for everybody, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But it's kept so that it's a little bit exclusive, and so the pieces are otherwise stores, they don't want the same thing.
So I love that about your pieces. I love that they're unique. And when I wrote in my notes, I said otherworldly, because to me, I think they are. And all of the stones, the silken cords, you said leather. I forgot about leather, but the threads. So to me, it was like a tapestry composition. And you just said something that really hit with me too, is that the beauty of mixing and matching all of these pieces. So they're all very different and they're all very unique, but they all go together because the soul of it to me is all the same. Like the way that it
Yeah.
speaks to me.
And I love also when I see, like, for example, you have this bohemian style, but sometimes most of the people are very classic.
yeah.
Right.
And I love when one of those people choose something super bohemian
Yeah.
and mix it up with
And they
their,
mix it with a
their
classic.
classic piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of it because
Yeah.
it goes
Yeah.
with everything.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
an element in each one of your pieces that could match in anything else.
We've been surprised by some people that you would have never expected them to
Really?
sort of identify with the style,
Yeah.
but they maybe don't want a whole stack like that, but they one piece, and even the braids that are sometimes a little bit more out there.
Yeah.
Like it fits super well with
Oh,
what
yeah.
they're doing, so.
I think that it speaks to how spectacular your creativity is and your designs are, that even someone who maybe is on the more traditional side
Yes.
is
Yeah.
gravitates to your pieces. I think they
That's
just
nice
speak.
to see.
I think they, like, to me, I'd be sitting in your studio all day long.
Yeah, I think the braids are
And I
definitely.
have.
And you have.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you're influenced by travel.
I am.
What else are you influenced by?
By cooking.
By cooking.
Yeah.
And that shows up in your work, your jewelry as
Yeah.
well?
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Tell me
like
more.
the same process. I don't know. It works
You're
like
a
that.
magician.
I love to watch cooking shows,
Uh-huh.
gardening, art,
Homesteading. I
and
think you like homesteading videos too.
homesteading, simple people that work the land.
Right.
I love working with hands, the land, art, whatever, but working with your hands. And you have that all in you, and suddenly when you least expect it, all that comes out.
Right.
And it works with the jewelry or how you dress in those ways.
So there's two things that makes me think of now. I'm gonna hold off on the handmade part of it because I want to get back to that. But I think the beauty of that is that it's not a set recipe and everything
is
that you
not.
just said. So you're not going to get the same thing twice ever. And the beauty in that sounds like that the surprise that you get from putting in the work, whether it's tilling the soil or making the recipe or baking or cooking or whatever it is, that each time it's something new and different and authentic and genuine and special.
Yeah.
And that keeps me going.
Right.
Because I am like surprised every
Right.
day
Yeah.
with my own. To me, beauty is like a really big connection with God.
Yeah.
Because what I feel when I see beauty, it's not vain at all.
Right.
It's just like a connection to God.
Right.
So I feel that when I make something special, when I put something together that is super nice.
Right. So
Yeah.
that goes back to not just like tilling the land or cooking or baking or any of those things, but also the uniqueness about a handmade piece.
Yeah.
You talked about artisans that you saw in India, but the beauty of what I loved is that I saw you in studio making things by hand. I would see that you had cut out pictures, that you were inspired by this or by that. You would connect things and combine things, and then pictures from Colombia or when you visited your family or fabrics that you had. So the beauty of that is that they are all done by you. This isn't something that's mass produced. Tell me why creating by hand and handmade jewelry is so special.
Because that connects you to human beings. I mean, for me, nothing is as beautiful as something that is not perfect.
Right.
I love
that.
imperfection.
Yeah.
In nature, you see it all the time.
Yeah.
It's another way of perfection,
Yeah.
but not the symmetrical
Yes.
perfection. So I find beauty in imperfection.
I think that's why I was drawn to you.
Yeah.
I love things that are pure and raw, that have not been messed with. They have maybe a jagged edge or a dull side with the sharpness. They're uneven. They're raw. There's something
that you see
innate
that
in that beauty.
there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think that's why I gravitated. What's your feeling about all the handmade pieces?
Yeah, no, I think I probably, and I think I still do have had trouble maybe in the beginning, sort of accepting that sort of
the
idea,
imperfect perfectness.
the imperfection, because you see some things out there that are like the most geometrically perfect things and the finishing, but I've come to appreciate a lot of how she selects the materials and all that, and seeing also the process of how the pieces are made, like different stages.
Yeah.
That, not that things shouldn't be done properly. I mean, there's always a way to improve, but seeing the different stages of the process.
Yeah, and her creative
and
process.
Her, exactly, is just makes it all the more special. I mean, it's definitely, I think her process is, we've been asked like how she designs or what does she use collages and but the real answer is like how would you answer that? Like, how do you?
No, because so
Inspiration,
many
it's
things.
just-
I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah.
Just work is the answer. I have to sit
Keep
down
creating.
and work.
Yeah.
And it only shows up when I'm working because I have ideas. But then when I sit down and do them, maybe it's not what I wanted.
Right. Because once your hands start moving, it either comes together or it doesn't. So the idea is great,
only
but it has
finds
to.
you there.
And I think the artist is always more critical of themselves
100%.
than everybody else. I see her notebook with all, I mean, 1% of the of the designs get out of the notebook.
Yeah.
And I wonder, like, if only all of this could be, we could have so many
produced.
more. But
yeah.
that's I guess the filter that we have to go through, because ultimately it's her vision, and that's what makes it you know.
Do each of your stories have do each of your pieces have a story behind them?
Most of them do.
Yeah.
That I saw this or that from there, from here, from this design, from other designers. I'm inspired from other cultures.
Yeah.
Also, I love symbols
Yes.
in different cultures.
Yes.
So great that a symbol can accompany you through something, that it's so beautiful to use symbols to carry as your jewelry.
And expressions too, because there was a piece of yours that I was drawn to, and you had these initials on it.
TSP, yeah, that's the one.
And I said, I wonder what this means. And I asked you what it meant. And you said something, which is what my great grandmother had said to me all the time, which I always had in the back of my head. And this was on one of your pieces. Well, I had to have it, of course. So, but it was funny how those things, even though I didn't know it was the symbol that you were using and what it stood for, but it was something that I always gravitated to personally. So that connection too, I think what you said about having symbols that are easily identifiable. That one wasn't, but it still called to me. But I think people gravitate to that because I think it gives them a sense of calm.
Yeah. Protection.
I think it means there's a connection to maybe other people or the world or whatever it is. And I think it brings, I don't know if it's confidence. Maybe that's not the right word.
I think it is confidence.
Is it confidence?
I think people definitely, that's the way it's been described.
There's a connection.
Connection 100%.
There's a connection.
Yeah.
Even with stones, like what she's wearing now, the necklaces with all the stones.
I love it.
Like as much as you would, like us, we'd like to convey that X, Y, whatever stone has a different meaning. Some people,
they all do.
Independent of us sort of suggesting that, people bring that out to us at, like we've been told at different shows or at events, how people connect to different stones.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would have never, I mean, I don't know that I would have ever kind of expected that, but it's the most, that's the most rewarding part where you can,
it's very
where people
rewarding.
attach all that meaning and you're part of that, you know.
You're part of that process.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And it lives on beyond you. Once it goes, oh, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Are there any pieces you can't part with?
I am okay when the pieces that I love don't sell.
Oh.
Because I can look at them forever.
Are there any pieces though you just had to have for yourself?
Sometimes I do pieces. The other day, a necklace. Alejandro was going to sell a necklace, and I said, no, I'm not going to repeat it. We did it a long time ago. I'm gonna keep
all of
it.
her
I can't part with it. Oh yeah, no,
all
I
of her
understand
bracelets,
that.
somebody asked this one, and I told her we should.
Let's sell it. Let's sell it. How much is that?
No.
And I said no.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Her rings, the red.
I try
the red.
not to keep a lot.
I love that one though.
Yeah.
I really
Because
do.
what am I going to do with so many pieces? But some I keep
But if
for
it
me.
brings you joy and it speaks to you
Yeah.
and you're wearing it every day, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to be
And
surrounded by that.
sometimes I do pieces come out not the way you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so true.
I don't mind if that one sells first.
Right.
But the
That
ones that
one
I
can
like
go.
can
Yeah.
sit there.
Go
and I
find a
can
good
look
home.
at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I see that. I absolutely see that. Okay. So you walked us through your creative process and all your inspirations. You've told us about like the shows and how that works. So how long does it take to make a piece once you get this idea?
I produce the main part of the bracelet or necklace in India. It takes a long time
It does.
because you go back and forth with a design, with a little detail, with, if it is gold, silver, the stone you're choosing.
Right.
So one person does the metal, like the gold and silver.
Right.
Another person does the stone setting.
Okay.
Another person does enamel. So it takes
It's a long process.
and
Yeah.
they have another time.
How long?
Culture.
Months?
Yeah,
How about
months.
Months.
Easily a
Yeah.
month. A piece will take
Like
1 month.
No,
to,
I mean, even more than a month.
Really?
yeah.
So
I mean,
it
because
takes
they all
a long
have
time.
also other customers, so they're worrying about
Sure.
that.
And their
yeah.
time frame is completely different.
Right.
Everything
So
is tomorrow,
Right.
tomorrow.
It takes a long time.
But you have to learn how to adjust to that. But it's
Is
not,
it difficult to adjust to
Yeah.
that?
It takes time.
Yeah, I would say so.
Because you have
Alejandro-
this idea, you're excited, you want it, and then you wait
he
months.
He had trouble with that.
Yeah.
How can this not be ready in this and this? And I said, well, then you do it.
So
Yeah,
how
no.
do you handle that when it's months
mean-
down the line and you guys have moved on to something else and you're still waiting
Yes,
for the?
yeah.
How do you handle that?
I think you
that's
just-
the process. So you have
Yeah.
to adjust to it and wait for things to happen. You work in other stuff, in pieces that are being made to send to the stores, in more designs for another season. You have to
So
wait.
you just keep moving forward.
You
Yeah.
have to work way ahead of time. Like the pieces that we're taking to these shows are typically done. I mean, actually, they get done pretty right before the show, but ideally you design them far in advance because
Right.
the lead time, like there's no, if your new designs arrive a week before the show, there's no time to adjust. You have to basically take whatever has arrived. But yeah, I mean, I guess the issue is mainly when stores have set deadlines because they buy, let's say, for the
Right.
holiday season, and so if the supplier took too long and they receive their order in November, I mean, there's no good for them. So it's
Right.
mainly because we order for the stores that buy from us, and they have set deadlines,
Right.
and
So you have to work backwards from that to make sure that you get it
yeah, I mean,
way earlier.
it's just enough time to deliver for them, but yeah,
Stressful.
it's working with India.
Usually
is,
you're ready for a show 2 days before.
yeah, all of our things
Never
are ready.
more than that.
Yeah,
Wow. So once you get all of these pieces from from India or wherever you've ordered them and they're done, how long does it take for you to put them all together to create the piece that you're looking for with the threads and everything?
It
Once you've
takes
got
me a
them.
while because the ones that I do with braids we are very known for the braids.
I love your.
I like to pick for every single stone. I like to pick every single thread.
Well, that's what makes it so incredible.
I know, but sometimes
why we
it's
love it.
Just
yeah, no, and
it's too much.
it's hard to standardize because sometimes, like, to make it more efficient, like let's say you have 10 orders for stores, and you know that you have these pieces, and they're all new because all the new pieces arrive 2 days before the show, so you don't know what you're going to do them with.
Right. You can't pre-plan that.
You can't
got to see
pre-plan,
them.
and then she wants to see them in person,
yes,
and
I understand that.
they're all like at different lengths. Like the braids are typically, there's like a strand on each side, and if you haven't measured them, you don't know how long you have to make the strand. So a lot of the like efficiency that you'd like to have can't get done.
Goes out the window.
Yeah. So
For me, the most important is that the color of the stone matches with the threads.
Right.
So that's my thing there.
Right.
And I'm in charge. I do production.
Yeah, you don't want it to clash.
No, I want every color to go with the color of the stone,
Right.
of what I think
Right.
goes, because
Right. That
and
highlights
it
it to the best.
changes also. It changes. Like I get tired of seeing the same stone,
Yeah.
so I want
To mix up with the
to
threads.
mix up and to use other stones and other threads. So I have a hard time following rules. Like let's say
Your
in the
own
show,
rules.
yeah, like in the show, I show
Uh-huh.
a blue bracelet with a gray thread. By the time it's going to ship to the store,
the threads are
I wanted to change that gray braid to a more beige braid, and I have to follow.
What's
So
on
that
the
was my
catalog or
next
whatever, yeah.
question.
So
Do you ever feel fully finished with a piece, or like great artists?
No.
Because I heard Alejandro say this, you're just never really satisfied. Like it's sort of still
because you
incomplete to you.
change all the time,
Yeah.
and that is so personal.
Yeah.
What I do is so personal. Even it's just jewelry.
No, but that
That
is
is-
personal.
Yeah,
You're wearing
absolutely.
that. That's on
So-
you. That represents you before you even open up your mouth.
Yeah.
I like, yeah,
So-
that's like the
so-
clothing you wear. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all like a,
Yeah.
So if it stays there long enough, you might do something else. with
Right.
it.
which is not,
So,
we don't want that because
Yeah.
something
Then
will
she'll
arrive.
change 10 more things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get something for the show.
Yeah.
It'll
Right.
get done. It'll be on the catalog.
So he says, please,
Just stick
please
to what's on the
stick to the picture. Yeah.
That's so funny. I can see
Yeah.
that.
And most
But-
people like the suggestions that she makes, but
Right.
just for the peace of mind of not having to go back and forth and all that, it just makes
Yeah.
But also, you
understand.
are a great artist.
Yeah.
And so I understand the frustration of just wanting that perfection to it. But I feel like you'd never really achieve that because you're always creating. So you're always changing.
Yeah.
But the customer, most customers, 80%, 90% of your customers are going through your aesthetic because they're not really sure how you see it. They're seeing it through your vision.
I know, but
So-
there's not a lot of people like us.
That's what I'm saying.
Not a
That's
lot,
what I'm saying.
but
So
enough.
you're changing, but unless it's like this is terrible, but unless it's me coming into your studio saying, "Oh, I want that thread and that thread and that thread and that," most people don't see it that way
don't see it.
artistically.
And
so they're
I would
feeding
say
from
that
your
They get too
vision.
confused too.
I
There's too
would
many
say
options.
Yeah,
that
you can't.
they don't
Exactly.
see it.
Yeah.
Alejandro, that's 100% right. If you give them too many choices, they
No,
can't
they
figure it
can't.
out for
No, they
themselves.
won't.
And you
figure it
get
out.
confused because you want to you want to share your work and you want
Yeah.
as many options for. I mean, that's like a natural.
But most people don't know how to make choices.
It becomes you create a problem because
Right.
they can't choose, and then they end up. I mean, you've been to the studio, you
Yeah.
know all the
I love
the
it.
threads and
Could
all that.
play
and
there
it's-
all day.
choices.
No,
And for example, if you put me in a bank to do something, I can't.
Right.
I mean, I
But we've got
can't-
Alejandro for that
I
end of the
couldn't
business.
do a thing there. I have trouble doing my checkbook
Right.
or balancing the checkbook. Always.
So what's the most
struggle.
difficult thing? I know the after 5:00, don't talk to me, but what's the most difficult thing for you two to balance when it comes to the creative side and the business side of this?
like between us or things in like our own tasks.
No,
that are
not
hard to-
between you, but like just
No.
like the nature of the business.
We both have adapted.
You have, okay.
I mean, I want to have a business, so I have to adapt to some guidelines
Right.
and follow that because otherwise it becomes too difficult to
So like waiting on the stuff to come.
sticking to a color that I
Right.
choose.
Yeah,
Okay, that's the creative
yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he has done the same with
I
me.
think for me, also on the creative side, like I would say that sometimes I've come to appreciate the pieces more, and so
Mm-hmm.
I've taken a liking to certain ones versus others. And year after year, some customers will stick, or customers will stick to the same pieces that they always order,
Yeah.
and you're like, you want to impose that sort of the new stuff, and you want to show
Right.
customers something different, but like it's hard for me to sometimes accept that customers have their own.
Right, their own aesthetic, that they don't
Yeah.
want to try and see something new
They
or
don't
different.
want the new things, and it's kind of difficult to. Yeah, a lot of the people have a very particular style, and it's just you're better off just.
Right.
No, and it's important because they have to wear something they love.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the most important for us. We have to provide something they are
Yeah.
comfortable
Right.
wearing.
Yeah,
Right. Because you want
So-
them to keep picking it up.
yeah, for sure.
And you want them to
Yeah,
come
and
back.
to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So it has to be
Oh,
also
I'm
what they
enjoying.
choose.
I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
So what's the most fun working together?
Everything is fun. We have the best
Yeah, I love- yeah,
time.
yeah.
We laugh. We argue, not fight. We argue
Right.
sometimes, but always we love each other so much.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
That's good.
been the best thing, having him close to me,
Yeah.
working with me, helping me, and
Yeah.
being so mature with so many
Yeah.
things. And now that he's leaving, I'm also so happy that he is following his path.
So I want to hear about that. What's new on the horizon? You are leaving, right?
yeah. So I'm
Okay, so tell us.
I'm heading to business school in Barcelona. So I'm going
Wow.
to ESA Business School.
This is exciting.
Exciting.
How did that come about?
No, I've learned a lot in the business, and I think I've had an incredible experience, a really unique experience to like see. I think I've been very fortunate to see like the experiences we had, travel to different places, and being like at the front of like a real
Uh-huh.
business that has like a name, a face, and all that. I think
Yes.
that's. But I think I need to kind of expose myself to the greater world and maybe see things from a different perspective,
Mhm.
work under somebody else,
Mhm.
and there's just I'm kind of limited in my professional experience to
Right.
what I've learned here, and so I think I need to expand myself a little bit,
Yeah.
and she's been also part of that push to kind of go in that direction.
Are you
But,
excited too?
I'm so excited. I
Yeah.
was the one who pushed him. I mean, nonstop.
Yeah.
Because your children need to fly
Yes.
and find their path
Yes.
and learn a lot and discover this world is wonderful. It's big, amazing, too many things to learn to
Right.
stay with your mom.
Yeah.
But what an incredible foundation you've had.
Yeah. No, definitely
I mean,
very
That's really special.
very lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, where I've gotten to travel, everything, it's but there's a lot out there,
Yeah.
and I think I have to give myself the chance.
You're just
to,
at the beginning.
Yeah,
It's going to be
so-
very exciting.
Yeah.
What do you wish your customers knew?
I know they know
They
how
know?
they know how much joy has gone in the process of that little piece that you put
Right.
on your wrist.
Yeah.
That you can
so
see
much
that.
love is poured into it.
Yeah.
I think you can see it. I think you feel
can
it
see
too.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that. And okay, so we already talked about pieces you couldn't part with, which I understand. And new coming up is that you're leaving.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And so what's next for Patricia Arango Jewelry?
I'm gonna take it one step at a time, and little by little find another path for
Okay.
me and
Yeah.
keep with my business that I love,
Yeah,
and we'll see what other things happen.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that you're so open
Mm.
You
to
have
everything.
to be.
Yeah, but not everybody is.
No, Melissa, sometimes it's not easy,
Yeah.
but the other the other way doesn't work, doesn't take
Yeah,
you
it's
anywhere.
not fully living.
So,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I think she would, if she decided to, she'd get bored of, if she decided to just, take classes all day or just go to the
I
gym, I
like
think
to work.
she'd come to
I-
the same places before.
Yeah, I
Right.
like to be creative.
Yes.
I like to work. I like to be independent.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do something productive.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes. I don't see you as a sit around person.
No,
No.
no. Like I have a friend that says that I don't like to hang out. And
Yeah.
that's true.
It's true.
No.
It's true. I like to hang out every once in a while.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's it.
Yeah, but there's something great for your brain and your body
gotta
and
stay
your
motivated.
heart when you're creating
Yeah.
and you're creating something new and different and unique, and that you're continually inspired is incredible.
And I love that other people also benefit from a
Yeah.
job that you can offer them.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, meeting the people in India, I think that we work with,
Love.
they are all like, some of them are, the majority of them are very small, like
Mhm.
home-based sort of businesses, and seeing that, if you receive like, I don't know, a lot of orders or whatever, that they have to hire other people that are now employed, and
Yeah.
That's incredible.
seeing
That's
that-
wonderful.
yeah.
And Marta, my right
yeah,
hand,
Yeah.
I love that she has learned so much. So
That's amazing.
yeah.
But I think that it's an interesting opportunity now for the business, because we've been around for some years now, and
Mhm.
I think part of what you part in design, I guess, your name, and you have to build the foundation. And
Yeah.
although she's been around for a long time, I think sort of on the stage of going to these shows and getting recognized is like, you have to build it little by little, and we're
Right.
just now, I think, building that sort of name of what her brand is.
Right.
So I think the next
Recognition.
coming years
He's the one that pushed me to be on all
Yeah.
those big shows and all that.
And I think that she
That was great. Though.
she
Yeah.
works well with that, because she can be apprehensive on some things, and it's very important to listen to, what her boundaries are.
Right.
But I think definitely having someone that can sort of push her a little bit
Right.
to go to shows.
No, I've
like
seen you
this.
guys. I think you work so well together. You're
We
such
do.
a good balance for each other. You're both creative, but in different ways, and you both have visions, but you support each other and sort of give each other the push.
Yeah.
I mean, you push her to do new things, and you're pushing him to fly the nest. And I just feel like it's a great working relationship, and it's a great parent-child relationship, and I think it's a great creative process that you have
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh,
Yeah. So-
I'm so grateful. This is amazing. Did I leave anything out? Is there anything else you,
have
want to
been
tell
an
us?
amazing customer.
Yeah.
You have.
Don't
So
tell
it's
everybody.
So nice that we're
Don't tell
here
my
for
husband. No, just
you.
kidding.
So
No, are you kidding me?
I
Well,
mean,
you're an
it's
amazing
very
creator.
special for
You're
me
an
to be
amazing
here
creator.
For you.
But you were always very, very open, and always
And supportive.
supportive, and always
Always.
gave your feedback. Like,
Yeah.
you're always one of the.
Well, it was so funny
Yeah.
because you always asked me.
I did always ask you, but people don't
always
often.
ask me, and I'm a creative person like your mother.
Yeah.
So she and I see things in a very different way than a lot of people do. So
Right.
I was always apprehensive because I know how I see things. I know how I like them. I like them raw and unfinished, and I like the uniqueness. I like the imperfection
Right.
stuff. But so to me, that's why I gravitated to you, because this spoke to my heart and my soul, and just the traveling and having each piece mean something.
Yeah.
but when you would ask me these questions, I was brutally honest. But then I would feel
I
so
like
bad
that.
because different audience, different people.
Yeah.
So it may not be to what
Yeah.
I speak to.
Which
but
is-
I think
yeah.
the beauty of your mom's jewelry is that it speaks to a multitude of people.
Absolutely.
There is something there for every single person.
Yeah.
Because every piece is a different story,
Yeah.
has a different history, is inspired by something different. So I feel like there's something out there for everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you. I'm so
thank
glad
you,
we
Melissa.
did this. Okay, so before I let you go, I do one thing with all my guests called quickie questions.
Okay.
You
Okay.
game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Motto that you live by.
Do your best.
Okay.
I would say I like that one too. That's
Do
good.
your best?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
the best that you
Yeah.
can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something that you haven't done yet that you want to.
Go to Uzbekistan.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
What do I want to do? Maybe learn how to ski properly. I think I haven't really done that. So
Oh, wow.
maybe Barcelona, that's close nearby.
okay.
So we'll see. I don't know.
All right. A hidden talent or party trick that you have.
Hidden talent. No, my talents are exposed completely.
I like that. All my talents are exposed.
Yeah, I don't know. Hidden talent. What would you? I don't know that I have hidden
I think you have a lot of
hidden talents.
that maybe
But like a party trick, I don't know that I can like
No.
a
No,
card trick or something. I don't know. Hidden talent.
He's he's the sweetest uncle in the
Maybe
world.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
That.
I love that.
Yeah.
I
maybe.
mean-
That's a good talent
Yeah.
to have.
A great talent.
Does your mom have a hidden talent that she's not telling us about?
What does she do? She's very, very supportive, very understanding. She can receive like not venting, but when you come to her, she can be very unbiased. Like you can
Okay,
come
so
to
she's
her.
objective.
Yeah, she can listen to you, and so I think that's it's not always easy to do. You know,
That's a great skill to be
Yeah.
a good listener.
she's a very good listener. I would say
I like
absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. What's your favorite journey?
The favorite journey. It has to be the present.
Yeah,
The present.
that's a
yeah.
great answer.
Yeah, because you love some journeys from the
Right.
past. You wish you were going to have a lot of good journeys,
Yeah,
but the most important one is the present.
the
So
one you're on now.
yeah.
I like that. Okay.
I don't know. I think I don't have such a philosophical journey, but I guess going to Bahrain was always very
Yeah.
exciting for me because
Yeah.
there had been
Cool.
so much anticipation for that. And just seeing my mom's name on I mean, that was
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I was so proud. I mean, I feel like sometimes I'm more proud of her than she is.
He is so proud. And my
Like,
husband
seeing that
is
her name is
so
there, it's-
proud.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
mean-
huge accomplishment, though. That is
Yeah.
amazing.
My dad's definitely her number one fan. I mean, my
No,
dad
no,
is. Yeah.
he's and yeah, it surprises
He
me.
picked our Beek beat for today. So
He did. Yeah. Right.
that was a good one. We'll have
Yeah.
to thank him. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. Well, I'm really honored that you both were here today. I know everybody comes here a little apprehensive about what to expect, but I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it
Very
was good
much.
fun.
Yes, very much.
I cannot wait for everyone to learn more about you guys, and I'm so grateful.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to do my outro and then we'll talk
All right.
after. To our listeners, thank you so much. So grateful you're here. Keep listening, keep learning, keep laughing, keep up with Beek on Being. Listen to Beek on Being wherever you get your podcasts. All episodes are automatically transcribed. DM us to share thoughts, ideas, or to nominate a guest. A big shout out and a huge thank you to Stephen Chen. Woohoo! At Penthouse Studios. Beek on Being was recorded at Penthouse Studios and is a proud member of the Penthouse Podcast Network. So how'd you do? Did you have a good time?
Had a
Like
great,
talking
yeah.
in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, good. I know it's like sort of nerve wracking, but
No, it wasn't. It never
Oh.
was nerve wracking. Not even seeing all the setup.
yeah, it's a lot in here, but it's fun.
And
Yeah.
another thing, your voice is so good.
Me?
Yes.
Oh my God, you're so funny. I can't hear it. I just hear it really loud in my
No,
headphones.
No.
So I
Melissa.
hope it's
Not
not,
at all.
that offensive.
Melissa,
to everybody.
it sounds like so professional.
Really?
You've never done
So-
something like
No, it sounds amazing. It